the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Good morning and welcome to this edition of Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live from Voices Online TV and my YouTube channel. The 1 hour 30-minute program, they bring you issue that we get for the development in a salon. You where they watch the program and want for take part. Now for drop me comments or questions to the number 034225373. The number again is 034225373. If you're out of salon, add +232 34225373, or you drop quick comments in the comment section in our Facebook and YouTube channel. We will bring you the program this morning. My name is Fatima Sisi.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Arnold Felix Elba. Inside the program this morning, 1 5-story building done for Domna SS Camp Regent, who said eyewitness them say one person die. And High Court don't sentence Amadou Koita Makalo and Mohamed Jallo to 162 years imprisonment. Same way so inside the studio this morning, one for welcome Councillor Unisa Kama, Chairman Environmental Management, Climate Change and Risks Committee at the Freetown City Council. Good morning, Councillor, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Edward. Good morning, Fatima.
Well, Councillor, then at the studio this morning, as we can't continue for talk, but waiting, Council they do for make sure say we reduce flooding in FREETOWN, especially now that we don't get plenty rain in this day and time. We they continue with the program, and now we they take with first report, and we will come to the guest. Make we now start the program proper with this report from Regent Usa Emmanuel John Conte and the team. Bigo Waka, because information reach Voices Online TV say 1 5-story building be for them after a plenty rain them become this BNT. Well, make we watch the report where Emmanuel John Conte put together.
This happened July 22nd, 2024, after the ABA in them, we be done they come all this time. According to people, we be then at the ground, then say one person die, and not be able to see two picking them. Where people will be the tap na the OC, then picking ya, be there na the host before the host for them. Mohamed Berete, na the person will be tima before other people for rescue them victim them. He explained to Voices Online TV how the incident happened.
Luckily, I'll be get for that by then 12 o'clock. We already sound like bomb light.
12 midnight.
12 midnight.
Okay.
And this year from sharp 12, we get a sound. Everybody just show concern. Lights not there, so like at the commoner room now, me and my sister will jam up. So from there, but we get in there way fearful. So we all thought bit things here. Now like talk no lost control. calm down. But as we dey calm down more, you see every dust there, they building for them. So immediately that same day, we wait for small, like, for no one has started to the gun. Let me say 5 minutes after 12, now we start for the operation. We try for pull. Luckily, 12:30, now we pull the one when at the head of the family, when at the caretaker Canada, when Mr. Musa, we pull him. But he say the guy is small brother there and a picking the day. So now we fetch a pull him. But his small brother be trapped per cement.
Okay.
So if fetch say in order for pull at that moment here, so now we send Amma down there, where in knock say in foot come out. Luckily we pull him, we pull a picking. So I be they around say we count them, then go to an hospital. But before they go, I ask them like for let's show you the right number of people there where they are the host right now. So they explain say in big girl picking or there, but in big girl picking party day. And it's girl that picking them. So within a woman, so we don't know how they will for friend the person. So they show you the direction of the room. So now they will be 28 and for friend. So we try for friend say by this 1 to 2. Now we find 2 people there when our army Temokai.
Then they are alive?
Then they are alive that moment. See.
Okay.
So this morning now, let me say by 6 to 7, now we pull one lady will be like the other unfortunate we lost Amina Kerry, the parent in second picking.
Okay.
So from that event now the caterpillar the long time, but the response team really slow.
E continue say the reason wey make them find am difficult for rescue the victim them na because they not be able get quick support from the response team.
As that event happen,
okay,
I call. We dey call past 5:10 before they ever pick the call 1:10.
Okay.
Call and what they call and the same thing nobody dey still ask. Then they ask nobody the same thing. They ask nobody.
What are some of the questions that they ask?
Inside the event happen,
okay,
happen, how many people they need. So any call I call, and you know, but it pass like 1 hour 30 minutes.
So from which day you begin do this call?
From when the events happen.
Okay, from last night.
From last night, from 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Sorry.
Okay.
We don't call, say, but the response team so slow. But let me say after 1 hour 30 minutes, by then 1:30, now fire force camp, fire force from headquarters where they come.
Okay.
Them say they advise say they're not able to do nothing unless excavator can, which is true because it's a big building. We already be there around ourselves for weeks to life because we be like for safe people then.
Okay.
But when fire force camp, they advise say they're not able. We still call a response team. Because there's no awareness in the contact. Even if the fire force people we can try for call, but still back they're not be pick. Luckily now, this morning now, this excavator camp, we start for pull. But for me, then I not think say we don't pull anybody yet. But
from Berete, I be reach the youth leader for the community, where he and in team self be very active na this rescue mission.
My name is Clifford Lamin Kuruma, popularly called Inspector Lamish, the youth leader for Regent community. At exactly 12, I may receive a call. So they tell me, say, I just want to drive, post on for them. So immediately I contact Edman, and me, the Edman and the councillor, we rush for come at the scene. Together when we come at the scene, we can meet community volunteers then. A lot of youth then already done been at the ground. So we try for ask how we happen. Except we say a 5-story building and 10 people live inside the house.
Okay.
Immediately when the collapse take place, 3 being therefore be rescued. And 2 be there, when later we can give them voice when they go down at the basement. So on that verge, we all rush into the sound, outside the sound they come out. And from there we begin knock and hit because we not get no equipment, we not get tools, we not get nothing for like try for that. But we try to call on the neighborhood side and people and car with tools. Then we hit it. From 2 o'clock in the morning we hear the sound of the 2 people already done. Okay. We left a Mortis stay by 8 o'clock this in the morning. Now we're able to rescue the two, a one man and a one woman. The lady he named Ami, and of course the boy he named Kemo.
Plenty warning, sign and other information them comot from different angles say salon prone to disaster, especially during the rain season because of the change in weather pattern. This community, SS Camp na Regent Sef, they under the same western area rural district who flooding the Hamburg people. For Voices Online TV, Mina Emmanuel John Conte, the reports.
All right, we continue with the program, and the program is still watch now. Voices Online TV. Voices at 7 a.m. program where they come to you live now with Facebook and YouTube channel. Continue for watch we as we continue for bringing you more information on a daily basis.
The program they continue, and as I said earlier, we get Councillor Unisa Kamara, Chairman Environmental Management and Climate Change Committee at the Freetown City Council. And Councillor, welcome again.
Thank you very much.
We don't see from where July starts. Freetown, especially talk about Freetown, because I don't know day.
Yeah.
We don't see every downpour of rain. You are the chairman for the Climate Change Committee. Let's talk about climate change. In all of this, what do you see? Climate change get any impact?
Thank you very much, General. Of course, climate change gets a lot of impact in terms of waiting they happen now at Freetown in particular, because ever since some of who don't in Freetown from all young, since the 80s to date, which don't begin soon, and things they will not they see, what will not be done they see before. Imagine rain come from the 1st of July to date, we still get rains, then they come heavily. The climate change effect, we all know, the causes of climate change, we will believe in human activities, human-related activities, and they cause the climate change. One of them has to do with emissions through things that they use, get various type of emissions them, but all then they into the integral part of the climate change we they talk about. But going to this particular aspect of the rain, we don't see the change of the weather pattern, when in the definition of what they say climate change. This has to do with whether emission they happen. Would they find out, say, the green gas...
Emission, talk about, what are the emission?
Yes, for instance, there we fossil fuel, there we they produce through their vehicles, and also there we firewood.
So the smoke, now you mean?
Then in the way they go up the cloud,
okay.
Then they go from up the, where they form the green gas, and then they get a lot of impact up yonder. We're very negative in terms of where we see this change in pattern now. And this thing, what they talk in terms of the product, yes, salon, somebody go say we get a very minimal emission, because, go compare them with the modern world. We get factories, we get plenty vehicles, we get plenty means of emission. But there will little wire what we self can do, they cause the issue for the climate, the change. But nevertheless, the change where the climate happened so within Freetown, if only we adhere to certain things, then we as a council, through the leadership of Madam Yvonne Akisoya, it don't be the first mayor we bring a department of climate change at Freetown City Council. Therefore, tell you, say, it gets passion for address the issue of climate change within the municipality. And we look at the entire one is about how people go aware about this issue of climate change. Because if people are almost say climate change, it's very challenging. I mean, very recently, we launched Transform Freetown, Transforming Life. We climate change, they part of them. That one they give you the mandate for logo all over Freetown for give people them the ideas on waiting at the cause of this climate change and waiting at the things that we'll get for do for adhere to them. We'll face in at the adaptation measures.
Councillor, earlier you make mention of human activities. Yeah. Apart from the emission, that the things of the burn, the fuel and the smoke. So, whose other activities them where they contribute to the damage of the environment and the climate?
So even sometimes there we household waste here what they do, what they produce. For instance, there were plastic there. There will also get a lot of impacts in terms of way, for instance, we see this weather pattern don't change now. You find out, say, people and the litter everywhere. You know, side and the way people are not for do dumping. You go, you see someone just go to a bag of household things they go dump. And if the weather pattern change, the way don't change, so the water they come heavily. You know, get way for pass. Now the side and way they make provision of the effect of has to do with independent road. The coach don't begin happening. So they all over the streets of Freetown, and we all can attest to the fact say that's not supposed to be, because if water they come, they make provision for that water. They is supposed to pass through this way. They make that provision for them. So a part of their mission there, we activities like they will household garbage or they pull or they dump, and they also get effects towards the climate they talk about now.
Make we talk about on a flood mitigation plan. This is not the first time we don't talk on this flood mitigation plan. So how far this flood mitigation plan don't go first?
Thank you very much, General. Of course, the plan, we not only plan in left hand. We plan, we implement. We plan about over 4 months back. We don't plan this plan before the rains they come. Before the rains, we don't do the plan. We don't just stop and planning. We plan for about a month or so. With immediate effect, the mayor called on a very large meeting. We'll get sectorial heads them and department heads with the chairpersons then with various committee where they into the area of addressing the issue of sanitation and the environment. We go into this meeting for CC, we'll move into implementation stage. And the implementation stage get for do with we going to then drains here, going to then bridge there, going to then gutters here for make sure say we pull the garbage where people they dump, and also the shields where they run down from up the mountain areas there where some man can begin build, they don't dig in foundation, just they left the dirty where the rain they come, away all kind of streets. Where they see some man, they do other activities, cut the trick them. The whole entire they call condom. So we not just limit and plan, we they in serious implementation stage. As I talked to you yesterday, we all the way Melon Street with full team to do the work. And this implementation stage, we don't already target 72 areas, then flashpoints and illegal dump sites. Where then areas there, we don't do up to about, as I talked to you now, over 50 of them. Where they do clearing of illegal dump sites, we normally making say, the illegal dump sites cannot be they happen. But because of them, broom and blind boys here, we don't deny in the name of clean salon. They pass up and down the other clean salon where you gam, you dirty, you pay your money, you find some say illegally go, you put on there. So we did all over Freetown now. They try for do cleaning at them various areas there.
Despite this flood mitigation plan, this one a plan for clean side them we una think say na flood prone area. 22 or 23 days rain don't expose on a plan. We see streets and full up.
Thank you. Well, the thing is, expose we plan per se.
What you do?
We plan and implement. I tell you, it's no limit and per just planning.
Yes, we implement.
We do on the implementation stage. We are in. They do cleaning of the drainage. But guess what? Assuming you don't clean today, somebody come from nowhere. We say don't clean it, so it's a blight of garbage. You can't dump. Then the shield like what they tell you to run down, come from the hills, and then side them who believe say people they do. Then construction, they don't care, then just they dig foundation, they left everything. And the side and way then they cut trees, who believe say then tree and they be they hold this gravel up the hills there. We are in if the rain they come with a heavy gravity, it go drop and then leave here, they lessen the pressure and it can't don't shuffle, we go suck, go down at the wall, we then they know they happen again. But notwithstanding, Freetown City Council, we get mandates we will believe say other institutions they also get that similar mandate. In fact, they get more of the mandate than we. We only they step in because we believe say the welfare of the citizenry now with supreme law. And we know they wait till the institutions they are coming. Institutions like SLRA and the Ministry of Lands get a lot of role for play in terms of the drainage they are already talk about.
Because this one, na conversation we want try for keep for later. Well, until you don't start, we go.
Thank you.
You talk about institution before now. We soon pull a press statement or notice say not on a responsibility for clean drainage, on just day for clean the gutter. But why una they go now for go clean gutters if not on a responsibility?
Yes, like I tell you no more. We motto says it all: the welfare of the citizenry. We not go wait, say till then then institutions they are coming in for do the needful as per waiting na their mandates for clean drainage, for clean them gutter there. They're quoting the press statement say we mandate now for clean FREETOWN in terms of the waste the way they did on the street and the others. But along the line, the leadership of FREETOWN City Council, since we come 2018, you look at and say, these mandates with the institution they get, they're not can be very proactive for come in, for address them where things they happen. So we not go sit down till something go wrong. We say, hey, we will be there. If we will do, we beat, we did one. And that's the beat we are doing.
So why now, since not on our responsibility like for clean the drainage and so, why don't I not go work with the institution then they?
So many times the leadership of council, Madam Yvonne Akisoya and the chief administrator, don't they try? Me say don't they into a meeting we bring in the director general of SLRA, we would try for do one tree planting beautification along FREETOWN. This issue of drainage come inside. We explain good and say there are challenges we are in. Even the drainage the way they construct something too shallow. For instance, this Samba gutter. This is the cause of all waiting they happen within that Pademba Road area. Without them can go through we Facebook and other medium them can see where me, Madam Yvonne Akisoya, when the mayor and the chief administrator, then at that part of FREETOWN, within 10 days here we will get heavy downpour of rain. You go find out, say, when you go out there, the amount of rain where they come up na that hillside bypass is so heavy that the water where they can't on, the gutter not able to contain. So what thing they happen? The gravity of they make the water they overflow come up na the streets. The water where they go down with the one where they pass come from the streets. If the one where they pass na the street, Boku pass the one where they pass go through the gutter. Reason being, the time where they be construct then drains there. Me believe say SLRA not be they get this feeling say things of this nature they happen. Because if you get that feeling, you know we will construct something so shallow and very little that this amount of rains. And by then when they do this Samba gutter and this Pademba Road, the hillside bypass not being they in place for CC, then self they own water where they come up from that part of the road. They come down through this Samba gutter for campus through Pademba Road.
So you want to say all this problem are because of bad drainage system?
In fact, now one key reason that one day, a very key in terms of where they say now one key contribution factor that one day, although the human factors themselves involved into them, because if the water no more, they pass now then drainage here without any other things them for can block then drainage there. I believe say no matter anyhow that drainage is tight, within that moment, yes, the water go flow, but just after where the rain sometimes go down cease, you go get smooth passage where we feel say the flood will see so we know the see. But yes, now a contributing factor, the drainage is then so small to the number of water where they pass. And also the things the way they go na then drainage here, so added factor to some of the.
So let's talk about the council's plan for help protect the environment, because you there as the chairman for the Environmental Management Committee, we get to do with climate change and the environment.
Yeah.
So what in the council they do like for help protect the environment?
Thank you very much. We all know say FREETOWN City Council will come in. Archaeologists they say will come in because some of their initiative are only they happen now where Madam Yvonne Akisoya day as mayor of FREETOWN. We look at and say people they go everywhere seek for permit from the Ministry of Lands, they build everywhere. Cut trees, build. Cut trees, they burn coal. Cut trees, they do other things than within the environment. So one key area we'll look at and say we need for response very swiftly has to do with restoring some of them trees there. We then don't cut now some of them areas there. It will surprise you, Arnold, if we not try faster for CC, we address some of the issues there. If not only we with the fight and also tend they come during the dries for even get water, a FREETOWN will be challenged. Catchment areas, then we then trees that they help you for restore them water away with the drink so. Because they get very important a role for play in terms of restoring some of the water within the Guma. So una we don't go inside and they find out say the area so gets a lot of forest. Though the activities of people they talk about building houses and other things and ways some man go cut the make firewood, the cut a burn coal, we cut for other reasons. We don't decide say let's restore some of them trees here first. This is now one key intervention we don't go into. Then two, you will find out say we will come. We introduce the area of where they say people and they sweep the streets in a daily basis. We employ over 130 or so groups, where each one of them gets over 10 or 8 or 6 young people waiting in the streets of FREETOWN. They sweep the streets here in a daily basis. We also done they help the environment not only for let be clean, but for free from the entire world they begin to so. Can it not be that kind of response? Maybe what you see so not for don't they see more.
Councillor, you talk about employing people, but most of them people are Western, you see them. What happened at the Eastern part? Because if you look at Dottin at the Eastern part, compared to the Western, the Eastern part get more Dottin a street than the Western.
Well, to me, I believe say you go say yes, you see them at the West. But based on waiting we get recently, as per waiting we don't do for bringing people in terms of this cleaning. Recently, we don't bring in about 960 youth within a project we World Bank assist, we will call PSSNYA. You go surprise you for no say 70% of the beneficiaries currently are from the East. And are they more these sweeping activities they go past? Why make the only thing way they see say challenge they has to do with the activities, the adherence of the people then.
So why would I not pay attention to side more trouble? Apart from because this in terms of cleaning, apart from this main partner FREETOWN, we flooding the occur more. Eastern get more the flood mostly than the West.
The flooding where they happen at the East, as I tell you, because you find out say most of the people are vulnerable, they part of that city. You know, now they then settle. Now the most of their activities.
So why can't you not focus still like for make sure?
So I make I tell you say even we'll do employment them be entire, we'll bring in people through a project with World Bank we call PSSNYE, where we employ about 960. Out of the 960, there are almost 600. So around them 500 to 600 come out from the East. So that tells you we don't focus the more than even to the West. Because we believe say the activities where people and they do in terms of littering, in terms of dumping, in terms of cutting of sticks, they happen more at the East than the West. Because reason being, people are under their means of livelihood, some of them they come up from their activities there. For instance, some man will tell you say, now until when I sell coal, are they able to sustain for the day? Some man will tell you say, until when I get wood for sale, now they are able to sustain for the day. Some man get various activities. Then they find out say some man, if they go, he call, they even seek for permit. Because he get land, he go just grab it, decide say la bill. And we bill some say we not supposed for bill, you know, get the guidance of the one that when are the experts for tell you say do themselves get their own little fault on them here because sometimes they give permit, they know they go for see what people they do.
Councillor, people at the bill side, like for example now water road. When I go stop though, but now they give them city rates.
to me, he really unfortunate for say we not they go stop them. This are the call we don't make over the years that Freetown City Council forgets the responsibility for give out building permits. But the Ministry of Lands no look at and say a very important call. At the country point, the area where they say City Council not they stop people them. Me I they tell you say unless side and will not get knowledge say people they do them here. Of recent, this how we me said in Alumni, somebody grab where he believes he get money, he get everything. Imagine he go to Ministry of Lands, then get a permit for go build that canal way pass through Lumley for come on one bad survey water they pass heavily. Imagine that person presents to we a building permit. We come up from the Ministry of Lands say in they don't give them permission for go build building on top of that canal, that bridge there. Through the leadership of Madam Ivona Kisoya. With we the councillors and the honorable by then support we I believe since not be get knowledge about how that thing they be happen, we stop that person there, make we see what thing they happen soon along. Or else the quitting would they see so because now that area that one they will also prone to disaster. We get over 10 to 15,000 residents they dwell within that just canal vicinity, they take go up. So assuming never do that building, assuming that they been kai block. So the issue they say we not they go for stop. Yes, tendency say we not they know, we not get knowledge. But to myself as a councillor, I wish somebody they do that kind of thing. They. Me get knowledge say they do them. Are they stop if you not do if you not stop? Are they bring the law for law enforcement against you say you not get right because we get the rights for supersede some of them areas there as per mandate as a institution.
Okay, Councillor, you shall continue for the we now the program. The program we watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Now, Voices Online TV, we breakfast show called Voices at 7 a.m. You can be part of the program, but you go drop we comment at our Facebook page comment section or we YouTube channel comment section. You go YouTube, one word Voices Online TV, you go see the YouTube channel and on Facebook now Voices Online TV. Drop a message to the number +232 34 225373. Me way they bring this program to you this morning, and my name is Arnold Felix Silva, and my other colleague of Fatima Sisi.
All right, we will continue with the program, and we will now go na the political parties registration commission. Also, we see the commission this BNTM serve the full press release and condemn the action of Kadiru Kaikai as they describe the act as hate speech. Lucien Momo, now the Director of Training and External Relations, now the Political Parties Registration Commission. He talked inside this interview with Arnold Felix Elba.
The Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022 under the provision to the conduct of political parties. It say political party members, supporters and operatives of political party not for involved for put out statements they way no good for salon, statements they way hate speech, and the message way go about the peace and security of this country. So all of that because we fully know say Mr. Kadiru Kaikai, a member of the SFP, because we see how they campaign during the 2023 elections. We thought and fit say for raise the issue and raise concern. But inside our press release we raise a concern, we're not going to action because as that will they come out, we see the steps where the SFP party take to condemn the statement, and say they should suspend them and ask that they do investigation and punish them within their own party codes. So and if we as a commission express your concern and say whatever institution we involve we necessary, deep into our take necessary action for the learning of our application.
Then I statement and waiting this mean for the democracy itself.
Well, the commission is found then kind of a statement because it's not good for the peace and security and the furtherance of democracy inside Sierra Leone. What are those days where people in the go on social media or what are the modern the old media, and say the kind of thing that they and now country they people living in this country, land better. And you see some people they say we that regarding say they clap. I believe say some of them clap because they don't understand the statement the young man make. So people they know people they will take they will interpret it differently, and then and according to how they talk and how people will interpret it different because I don't see other people will interpret it in their own social media, whether for and against what we say. And I think say we are Sierra Leoneans, especially on our politicians, for the make sure say we know what they say and what they post on social media.
So let's talk about PPRC with any regulation from the commission.
Well, as I said, I don't go to the section where they deal with the conduct of political parties, where they say political party members and leadership and supporters and operatives and not for make hate speech or not for make statements where will affect the security and peace of the state. So that's a sin violation. It is now press release say that the statement is in violation of that particular section. That's why we put the section verbatim as it is now the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022, and that if the party we don't take steps for address that issue, then we should have gone into the act and issue them with a statement.
Okay, finally, I say that for round up this interview with you, talking about people and who in habit for making kind of statements and the commission gets, and especially political politicians, then the commission get any word of advice or caution to them?
Well, the advice we will give to political parties members, and of course the supporters, the operatives, and even the leadership, therefore make sure say they choose the words the way that they talk on social media in any gathering where they do, because there are several laws inside Sierra Leone. In PPRC, they guide political parties, they regulate political parties' activities so that they go they in full compliance with 1991 Constitution, the EU Party Constitution, the Political Parties Act, and the terms and conditions the way we register them under. Side and even violate we not believe say place them inside we act, we know they address them. But certain things that like police or the security sector FRS, we will advise the security sector as to waiting them for do, and when they will find them wanting, then the commission can decide now what no see. Now this will happen, this must be on the duty of A, B, C, and D, and then action to be taken.
Plenty thank you to Lucien Momo, when the Director of Training and External Relations, now the Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC, for where it taking time and talk to we inside the interview game. We will continue with the program, and the program is still the watch. Now, Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live on Voices Facebook page and YouTube channel.
The program they continue, and we still get Councillor Unisa Kamara. From the Freetown City Council, Councillor Unisa Kamara, the Chairman Environmental Management and Climate Change Committee, now FCC. Before we go for that story, the Councillor, we talk about the trees them we council on plant for help save the environment. Sure. How far with some planting of trees then they?
The tree planting initially been get a target of about planting 1 million trees from 2019 to 2023. But we almost reach out to that number. As I talk to you, we get a team out there where they try to complete that. But we'll not get for limit unto the 1 million. We got a target of about 4 million trees for me till 2028. We believe so mandate to go expire now the Freetown City Councillors, councillors and the mayor. This tree planting, we believe say it gets a lot of role in terms of who they talk about the environment, where they say despite the flood mitigation, which other activities. If we restore some of the forest here, Baku of the entire way we they see now, they see the land, at least the shield from the hills, they move, come to the street, to the streets, and they not get for the happen. Because at the end of the day, the trees here, they then are almost like a a concrete within the hillsides them, where they hold on to this gravel up there, rather than any other thing where they imagine. And there are other things who also they try for introduce. We don't only get for limit for plant trees. We get other means them way. We get also for the advice people. Very shortly, to me, say from Thursday, we get a team where they go now, Lumley, where they go talk to Lumley people, stakeholders, about the importance of not only planting trees, but also things that we believe say we're able to hold on the earth. For instance, grass then day, flowers then day, where you go plant within your environment. Side and the week you don't build, you don't go just fine, all say you don't concrete, not all side we will concrete. And maybe the concrete, if you're not too strong, we in can be the wash them. But we get trees, we get flowers, we get certain grass the way they grow. I mean, even the habit for the pool and grass, they are totally in our environment are not too good. So, you can better level them than you just go you pull them, because all that they also they help for where they get this kind of situation where they go.
This initiative will they try for push on to the people. Why make you think say people are supposed for own the initiatives there? Because talking about planting trees, planting flowers, if the people not see the need, the importance of are for nothing.
Can I make we as a country not they just get the initiative we have sit down with them? We they go out there, we get town hall meetings, we they get community engagements with people. As I talk to you, we do all over. On Thursday, then they go to my own community, SSF, as the chairperson.
Maybe
where they get stakeholders, where they go tell them the benefits of not only planting trees, where we feel say some can be economical trees, but also you find for law gets them here with the beautify the areas that it gets a lot of impact for law hold on to the earth. Because so we know this idea, we move along.
Because of people who not believe in planting trees. Well, we not be involved in them. At the camp councillor,
okay.
We not be involved. Most people most of the trees them we see in my community. They not did it again.
So the thing what they do, even the plants what they do in various communities.
At least they go bring. Because what soon be do, una just go and begin plants no more. So man feel say nine land. The people who me see, who me witness years back, year or two so. Then tick them, then small seed trees that una go put so. If you go there now, if una go monitor, una will find out say then trees they not did again.
So we get a different approach now. I know the angle where they come up from. The approach we don't introduce now as a council has to do with, you know, they only go plant tree. You they track the tree, you they grow them. We are in where they get that process there along the line. We get an app we don't create for the trees there. And where they say they go no more with people. When it's how they go for plant trees, now the community people who they bring. It just can't happen, say, then the way they talk so. Tendency will be the plant, with the hope say people can know the benefits of them. Nobody will go for destroy them. But we don't change that system there. Now we don't get a process wherein somebody they go, they plant a tree, you monitor that tree there till it grow. Any stage where that tree they reach, we get an app where they tell you but we know they do one so no more left you. Where they do them, it also gets benefits where they pay you. At the end of the day, at any time we they monitor that tree till you find out say they grow, they snap them by stage, we get money where they pay to you. In a daily basis, we reach the month, we they pay that money there to you. So the system don't change drastically because we believe say the issue of the entry we need to maintain them. The only challenge we get now, there are areas who believe say the Ministry of Land Self need to be reasonable enough for understand say this is very important. Then catchment areas there. Catchment areas outside them where then they store the water for digging. For instance, Guma no go just pull water at the dam is sent directly. There are areas where then water they deforce, where then say they develop for say they assist for produce more water. Then say I can find out say people then can go then they buy under for building houses them. Even when you don't plan the sometimes then can grab go brush. But that's also of recent of about 2 weeks back, we call a very big stakeholders engagement. We are in, we bring various MDAs, the Ministry of Lands, the Ministry of Environment, we get the other department they were also involved, or management, or other sectors they were also involved. We can't tell them the importance of saying then trees there, we all need for play role, let them grow. Because if they grow, then go help you to this situation where they go through soon Freetown. And I they tell you, they all be don't make them commitments, including the representative from the Ministry of Lands, the representative from the Ministry of Environment, EPA, and the likes. They all been there. They all make them commitment because they know say the idea is good and it is good for law protect, which will they do as per mandates.
So, Councillor, what are the status of all and stick the way we have done the plans?
Well, according to statistics, out of 100% what we don't do per the almost 1 million don't plant, we get about 80% survival rates. We get challenge along the line. Like then are various areas. We not only plant now Freetown, we get areas then like for instance, them mile 13 areas. We also get also some Guma place where we believe say they also been planted. These are areas where you go in the sea. You go places like Churchland, side and all been planted, fine shops them. We go there, you go see say then did it. We go catchment areas by this Tower Hill. Also we go under you the see they do. Go places like Kamayama. We said that flooding been take place 2017 during that Matome. You know say that span they all be don't whip with we find out say people they be don't cut the trees and aside we be no say they been get forest. People then cut them build middle the river. But we don't decide now, say, we as a council, they go, they restore the forest back. If you go under now, get over 20 to 30,000 trees that we don't plant and they can grow.
I need for go under for go see.
It is true that we not go. And me, I assure you, anything we want to take a tour. Because recently, even Matome said, before they talk to you, so recently we take a tour through a team where they support we in a Bloomberg team from America, we come. We will take a tour with them, we'll go see them trees, then there some of who get pictures of themselves for tell you say yes, these are things where they happen and then they grow. Because the system now we don't introduce, it gets benefits to the one the way they grow them, and you also get benefits for the environment.
Councillor, why can't you take climate change issue this serious? And okay,
the leadership, Madam Ivona Kisoya, na a co-chair to C40. C40 na committee of citizens where they look into climate change activities. You know, go finally they sit down, they talk about climate change. Some parts of the world where in your own city they left out unaddressed in the area of climate change. So look at and say, one we have to do is bring in a department where they look into the activities of climate change. Now, as I talk to you, we get a head of that department, we get staff there with it. Me, as a chairperson, we get a committee where comprises of about 10 councillors. I just fortunate to me the chairman, I get me deputy, I get the councillors, they sit down. We develop resolutions, we develop things that we believe say go fit in for make sure we get a smooth running of the department for reach out to the people of Freetown.
Why people in Freetown for take climate change issue serious?
It's very important, my brother Arnold. This is climate change, make no mistake, the world at large knows it as something real. All the way through the season now, as a result of the climate, the weather pattern don't change. So Freetown people need for listening to that call of climate change and then for take them very serious because if we neglect them. One kid you have been sitting team up yesterday, they watch over Krube. Brother, people they build, they advance, they go. We they go, they stop, they demolish. But guess what? The moment you left it for 1 or 2 weeks, people are going again. So you know the sea level they rise because the climate change only they as an effect of the water. Where the sun they come up back during the dries or to the other world where they can get there in summer or whatever. You find out say the temperature they higher than I be happened before. So imagine a temperature they melt the ices ice within at the sea. One day the sea level rise to some level. All this, if people of Freetown not realize a climate change real, we know the thing for adhere to the effects of this climate change, the negative effect of them.
So now, order for make them able to understand Nandi.
We as a council, we are on top of situation. As I talk to you, Now, recently we don't bring in other experts them for can help we in this particular area. Because we introduce the issue of climate change. Me, when they talk to me, I be total novice. I'm not being getting no idea about them.
Councillor,
But along the line, let's just come in, please. Along the line, we look at and say, nobody know they born with knowledge if you not learn something better. We don't learn about them. We don't see say it gets a negative effect to the lives of we Freetonians and the world at large. Climate change effects has to do with the heat. We also during the dries, we find out where the sandy warm, the places they warm so much that then silence death them as a result of that one day. So don't bring in more expert them as I talk to you. We get an HOD, we get vast experience on that one day. We get other people and within the country, we get vast experience. We get for go out there. They educate people on things the way they need for they do. One, we get mitigation areas them. We are in people need for reduce their activities, mostly in terms of cutting the trees. We know so we emissions so small in Africa. We know that one day. But if we move to them small emission that we don't they do, we not go into them. I believe say we also go to help not for add to the one the way the modern world they do. The adaptation process has to do with how we able to adjust to some of them things here. One, they couldn't begin to talk about this tree planting. They couldn't begin to talk about the way the bill owes them. We go bill owes, they use all kind of. These are all the things them will get for go out there for educate people.
So this one education, how far it don't go? Because bringing experts and do all that in there, it don't tell we will all them story there. But the fact now that we still get people where they eat dirty in the street, we still get people where they block gutters, where they do all sorts of things, where they make rain come. At the end of the day, everybody they suffer. And council get lost then, where if they implement, we sure most of them here where we they talk about we go able for reduce them.
Wait man, the big gun we make for any operation, be it for kill animal or for kill motorman, or for motorman make them because they're not so stubborn. Motorman so stubborn, even though they talk, una self don't they help una very strongly for they play some of the message they would send out there. People just believe say this is a habit to them, then just believe say dirty, not to think with them for responsible for. But I tell you, we Freetown City Council, this time around they stand very tall. The bylaws they will don't develop. The things they will don't put in place for make sure say anybody where the law found one thing. If the law hold you, sometimes can they certain actions than the way they do it in terms of littering. The law not they only fine you, if they pay the fine, then they run a jail term. For instance, as I talk to you, over 6 where they run jail term of 6 months. Where at that time, that not be the law. Now we don't go for modified and laws here, where the fines then they above 10 times to which you be done they pay before. Before, they owe you na 500,000. Now to how we don't put them, if the Attorney General based on how you don't go through them tomorrow, we don't send them to we don't advise based on in legal terms, then reach them out to Parliament to get them laws then
they get for effective in terms
then go be very effective. Reason being, how it will be effective, the council now don't get a lot of cooperation with the SLP. As I talk to you, we get one old commissioner now, the Met Police, when a representative from the SLP, we deal with the operations. We also they help in the training of the Met Police them on how for effect arrest. And also, the things they will get for the C2 people. Because reason being, we know so Met Police not get for the everywhere. Salon Police not get for the everywhere. But if we as Freetonians know say this action, it gets negative effects to Freetown. And mostly we areas them where we sit down, we households them. I believe say now we responsibility if somebody they do the wrong, follow prosecute them. And what you be doing initially, even the check will be put that 500,000. We say if somebody owes some person where they broke the law, we get evidence, for instance, photo, say this person they litter, or this person they go dump. You get them photos, then who the arrest the person, who they find out. You will they give you that information, will they give you a token of 100,000 at that time. Now that we don't had this fine to about 5 million or so, we believe say what you do you say we go for prosecute that possibly will get something reasonable we will give out to you. We know say yes.
So part of this new law we want to push for now for people and the community watchdog.
Sure, of course, it's very important because being community watchdog they help the situation. Reason being, as I tell you, we not get enough security forces them for the everywhere. We met police that who gets, then they look into the activities of the markets, then they look into various activities for let's traders, then not they everywhere they do them business. Then also they look into the activities of them where they talk about littering and dumping everywhere. But FREETOWN bigger. Imagine a population of over 1,500,000 now. We get a Met police of just about 200 to about going to 300 who they try for move. They are not able to do everywhere. And even the Salon police who they bring, they say get a mandate. So then a few no more get for the help we for make sure say we reach out for CC then it happen.
One thing we I think say look missing in all of this in terms of climate change, reducing flood mitigation, now effective collaboration with line ministries and also brothers or sister councils, because if you look at Western rural area, if somebody for example they up IMAT, a product in a gutter, and don't filter the cam. So I think say collaboration now missing in all of this. How do they go about like for work with line ministries, the central government, and una partner council?
Yeah, to me, Brother Arnold, you say it all. I think the collaboration day to some extent, because like I talked to you so recently with Chief Administrator and the ESO, the Environmental and Sanitation Officer, they're all being they get serious engagement with this SLRA, and they get engagement with other line ministries that will they talk. So the Ministry of Lands. But the thing with me they say has to do with how we all go fit so for come together. And this is the call they make as a council. You know, because as I talk to you now, we Chief Administrator just don't send a letter. Even where SLRA they give out contract to people, because then themselves know they go out there for do this work. While we as a council, we they go, they bring in people, we the councillors can day, we staffs in the day, they get vehicles, most especially in the area of flood. I just they bring this for show how they try for bring this together, this issue of collaboration. We they do this, but where then they do, if with all who don't go out for who get this collaboration, assuming they come in say, well, now una don't champion this cause. We get this amount of money. We say get to supervisors there. Una bring in people them, who all the work as a team, who go they do this. These are the partners.
This una want do.
Of course, we they do that. As I talk to you, the Chief Administrator just don't send out a note to the Director General about the activities of them contractors, the way then they give. We also done then and other effects to some of the things that what they see. If they clear the gutter, they put on a say, then come back to the weapon. And they will they get and they will differ from some of their own activities. When we they do this, the motorcar they park, as then they pull, then they load. Then contractors are some man not get it all. You not get the vehicles then. For say as you pull, you will load them. Some way pull, he learn before you go for a vehicle. And moment he pulls on the rain come, it wash away all. And you can find out say they happen so back. But along the line, these are things where tendency say they're able to control them. Because we don't inform them, because tendency say they don't get knowledge say they happen.
Okay.
But we don't inform them. And these are all the collaboration. Where somebody they do something we're not knowledgeable, you will get the knowledge say this they happen, inform them. Because the most important thing is FREETOWN and Salon as a whole. Where FREETOWN don't free from all the entire they go through. So the money what they pour for do cleaning, the money what they pour for do the shielding, The money we they pour for do mitigation, we can use them for other development.
Okay, Councillor Eunice Kamara, continue for the between the program. The program where you watch Voices at 7 a.m. and you watch you live on Facebook and on YouTube, Voices Online TV. The program they continue, but not forget to send you a message or question for Councillor Eunice Kamara to the number on WhatsApp when I +23234225373. Send me message, comment or concern to this number and we go read them out and Councillor will respond to them.
All right, make we go now court as the judiciary of Salone don't sentence Amadou Koita, Makolo and Mohamed Jallo to 162-year imprisonment because of the treason case where be there against them. This na thing will be happening at court yesterday, Monday, July 22, 2024, and I be put this report together after the court. After 6 months, where the judiciary of Salone been charged Amadou Koita and 11 other people with treason, for where they accuse them say them be play role na the November 26 fake coup attempt. Monday, July 22, 2024, the judiciary of Salone don't pass judgment on this case, who side and fair not say 11 out of the 12 accused people guilty of the treason charge wey been dey against them. The number 12 person, wey na by Mahmoud Bangura, dey on bail because the court say e dey attend to medical. Justice Komba Kamanda na the main law court building at FREETOWN, na the judge wey be preside over this case. This sentence come after wey the 12 juror dem wey been sit down on this matter self-confirm say them people are guilty of the charge them wey be dey against them. The judiciary of Salone been charge Amadou Koita Makolo, Mohamed Jallo, Sergeant 10020 Emmanuel Salifu Kamara, Ramatu Kamanda Conte, Alimatu Hassan Bangura, Hassan Lee, Mohamed Wui, by Mahmoud Bangura, ASP Ibrahim Sise, Tambayamba, Kaba Kamara, and Abdul Sori Hassan Kamara with 20 counts charge them we get for do it 1. Treason, contrary to Section 3, Subsection 1A of the Treason and State Offences Act 1961, Act Number 10 of 1963 as amended. 2. Treason, contrary to Section 3, Subsection 1A of the Treason and State Offences Act 1963, Act Number 10 of 1963 as amended. Then count charge ya plus 17 other one them the court defending people are guilty of, and they don't send them go na the male and the female correctional center them. For Voices Online TV, Mina Fatima Sise the report.
Plenty thank you to Fatima Sise we put that report together as the court don't find Amadou Koita and others guilty for the role they played at the November 26th failed coup d'etat. The program we watch Voices at 7 a.m. they come to you live on Voices TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. The program they continue. We still get Councillor Eunice Kamara from the Freetown City Council. Councillor don't they talk, expert talk them on climate change and the impact we don't get, especially in Freetown.
Thank you.
So let me talk about the role with people in Freetown for play. For make sure see the flooding where they happen na the city. If you not stop but reduce.
It's very important. This, like they say, yes, somebody go say we get some shallow drainage because of the time we then construct then drainage ages back. We will not say Freetown not be done the way with this one in terms of population. But if only at the water they pass there, some of them tell what they happen, so you know they happen. Freetown people get for listening to this. Would they see them and will not go tired for see them. Your household dirty. You whatever business way they do dirty, you get the right for manager. Reason being, The moment you not manage them, you not give them out to somebody where go able go dump them for you na the right side. This na the cause where they see so. Flooding. What I mean by this? As a council, where we come 2018, by 2019 we develop a model. We bring about 130 youth groups. Then youth groups here through the leadership of Madam Ivana Kishwa, we give them tricycle free. We're in a form of assisting them and also creating jobs for them. Each youth group gets up to 10. I will begin measure this. Then youth group here, we call them service providers. Then they go in various communities for go and collect then dotia for a very little cost. Initially, we will not say petrol not be much. Will be the tell them say at least the highest they charge now 1,000, 2,000. Then why I will give them the tricycles here for let them able go out there, register people, provide service for them, collect their household dirty, so that them get the real side them way now they will bomb there, way now they no more for go dump dirty. But this be done happen over the years. We know say the issue of sustainability, the issue of maintenance become a challenge. Then some might not be able to manage well. Some of them tricycle there get problem. But nevertheless, we also get some still where they move along. When a service providers them. Some able grow now not only pan tricycle and they buy vehicles. Where they out there now they collect them here. People for believing in the wire. We know say yes. Then can be challenged for reach out everywhere. But if no more you able go to follow to waiting we as a council they put out. At one time the mayor of SSF sent some numbers them at the social media on service providers the way for call. We call the wire. One most day na you area we go reach out. And very soon at any given time we come around here now, me say go ask out for that bring their numbers here, for that announce them once more.
Okay.
So that people go able to understand say we still getting service provider there. Though the number no go reach to the 130, but if you give them, then they go dump for you na the right side. But them broom and blind boys here, then they cause more harm than good.
So we still talk about people owning this because I'm concerned about the environment. How people will champion see the environment and we for protect them.
So
what you know they do for make people believe say yes, we for protect the environment.
So now very key aspects are be the lay for you just now.
Continue.
One of our don't make provision for them people here. Waiting good enough for that go now you host, give me small money, I'll take you dirty, go to where for you. Now the right side. Waiting good enough for there as a council will grab even we don't cut tree, we sell up plants and so that you place the ground no go the whip off from the gravel way the way the earth go be farm again. Waiting good enough as a council for let we sweep the streets for talk to now. All these are the platform we don't put. But the rights of the people they now has to do for let them yeri what you they tell them say. Then your activities where then they do as against what you they advise them. As against them what they do, then they cause some of them problem there. The moment they move away from their activities there, for instance, they quit the gap no more they cut stick. Say hey, this thing don't grow, they cause dirty in my compound. It's bad. Hey, this thing it don't happen. So even when they call that ticket, you know remember say la plant or one. He said because of them leave the way they for them. So man they cut stick by that. So man because you want build small one room and parlor, yes, we not say oh it's important at FREETOWN. But also assuming you go build house, na say way we no say na danger. These are the effects. Look what you they see when they show you today. What happened then this year? A 5-story building collapse. Because the earth not strong again for old them building there. The thing way for make the earth strong people and they destroy them. So we they try for protect the environment. The role of the citizen also has to do with them adhere to waiting who they tell them.
Okay. So, Councillor, me, I want to put on to you now, say, one is we make plenty people, they eat dirty in the streets. I know they support them, but now because the proper means of disposal, not easily accessible in like how we don't use for getter.
We get challenges. That's a bit don't tell you. Because the platform we build, the thing we do before, now about 5 years back, we don't bring them youth groups, so they get an intracircular almost for free. In fact, not for free, not to almost. We do not be the pay for. But again, like how they talk about the habits of we sometimes, not all, but some of them people, the issue of maintenance and sustainability. Because if they don't give you something free, at least it bests all upon you now for let you self try. Waiting ever literally they generate from that in a way then give you, let yourself able improve on them. There are others where they do them. We get groups the way still they do that one day. But the way they talk now, how effective it be. Me, they assure you, say, the model hold on they try for develop recently, as per waiting they put together as a council. Now they bring in the private people. They now be the key. Now they bring in people away themselves they can run the system. Like how una be done they see Masada. But now not they bring come in a form of Masada again. We they bring in people we don't already divide Freetown into 8 zones.
So council not able to handle the dirty issue.
So this is now also a platform we will lay. You know, say development only depend on you as an institution. Private people themselves get a role for play. In terms of job, in terms of whatever. So this na the way we feel so for do am. If you only listen them, you go see say na council they do am also. Would they bring in them private people there? Would they make in a form of creating job? Where they part of this platform we done launch recently, this Transform Freetown, Transforming Lives, where they create job for 120,000 youth within Freetown, like Fatima. The one they bring, we don't already demarcate Freetown into 8 zones. Would they allow them for bid? Anybody where they bid, the qualification, you forget certain amounts of tricycles, you forget certain amounts of vehicles, would they give you our area where they cover for collect dirty? You roll now for go collect. We Freetown City Council now, we they pay you. In turn, we they charge the households them very little cost. Because we're not a profit-making institution. We're not a service provider. Then. This little cost they charge you, then service provider they go now you do not. Maybe inside the week 2 or 3 times, they go collect this dirty from you. Where then they go be very effective. Where then they go collect them, then they go dump. We get an app, they tell we what you don't go take in a daily basis from each area. Then they go make who don't put all together, which you don't collect, who don't develop all that one, that amount they will pay you. So that at the end of the day, will not go cheat you and you yourself not go cheat on the system. So this na the two they fit. But then here, not to the gap no more do am. Because we know say Freetown people, not to all man get the knowledge on how they talk and so forget them better. We try to introduce them. And we also try to educate the people and say this thing they happen and where they happen and this will get for run them.
So councillor, council on the try so many new initiatives, and most of them we don't see how they come out. And we get all one them way before if you ask people and they will tell you say them be very effective and the results be there. Okay. One of them are the one will be get the bigger beans then, the strategic points then. Other people they go and dump them dirty. Already council be they do by then for just come, collect them bigger beans then they go empty and campus. Now and they be very effective. Why una not they go back now the drawing board and see how una they replan or strategize for bring back some of their old initiative they also be very effective because now when somebody they can collect it dirty now you pay 10, 15, 20 leons. Let me check how most people will get that money they for pay.
So what you don't do now, we not only get bins, but we get transfer stations. We're in a modern way of collecting waste. Before we know we they talk about them being here. I did lonely. We've been get up to 2 or 3. The one then they can put them council they collect. You find out say the bin can spill come out na the streets. Now you be this. Well, not so the delay. What you be happen before, you know, say And then the people that they go dump renting and they free. And let me tell you, dirty business, no sign nothing at the world where they go use dirty business free.
Yes.
You know they go no more. You take dirty, you go dump and say, cancel, they can't take it for me for free.
Yes.
So one day not go be. So the strategy you don't put and all that we get then transfer stations there. One day right now where they operate now Lumley. 9 transfer station and I like a fun of them being here we be done the talk. But this is a modern way. We build them, we fence them, we get structures, we get them bins and we put inside the transfer station. That way the motor car just the car can't go. We get workman there inside there. We are really not able to expose ourselves. I see go, but that's again also what you don't decide. If you say let ordinary man go, the go no more go put anyhow. The cost implication of it. Lord realize say even the taxes then what they select people they pay, who they make them service, who they provide them service here for them. Not to everybody they adhere to that one day. As I talk to you, with tax collection percentage, it's so low that 10 they come for do some of the NTI. It will be very challenging. Would they go out?
So don't forget about tax. We will talk about tax some other program. It's about having people for believe say them for pay for them dirty. So what you can't do for let people realize say dirty then for pay for them?
So this is not the thing I don't tell you now. If you are the thing backwards, I don't begin say we've been getting a youth group here.
No, now not only strategy owner they use for collect dirty. Like the people like therefore no say if councillor you need say they can collect dirty for pay for them. So what like for educators let them understand because if the people not own these initiatives they own at the council, we can't see the back in the next 4 years. We will still talk about flood mitigation.
The people are willing for pay. They no say them for pay for dirty. Now council no one for collect the money there. Then get laws. They know that if you implement the laws, then you will get what you want forget or what you supposed to forget.
Sister, for implement the law now a form of making a declaration of something. Say, we do this, we punish you. Now the law. But how it will be effective? Now when we get people and where they go out there for apprehend the defaulters, and I don't give you na just no say. We number of metropolis and not able to reach everywhere. There are areas where they do their act here. You can tell sometimes they will get metropolis the way they go there. And guess what? Most of the activities they happen during broad daylight. So man, when all man don't sleep, then they wake them and picking and say, but you go to ADC and Abba. But you go dump it. Hey, when they come, go dump this. So you go get it all. For able to monitor the NTI effectively, it has to do with we own way of thinking, we attitude.
So now I come back to my question about reason for CC. One, we don't talk about people for CC and for protect the environment. Then for believe say for protect the environment. Two, people for believe say them for pay for the dirty. So the role of council for changing people at their perception
is about educating them. Is about
about this.
So let me tell you, council gets systems. We get one old vehicle we can call parrots. We not only left there. We not say there. Now don't stand very tall as media people and for help. For let them message how they reach. I'm telling you, my brother, this is what they do so very important. Message in any form, we listen them, no say pass the law bet you. What they are so now, they talk to me, they send message out to people. We not say yes, not to everybody they hear at the same time. But you hear what you they talk so now. You get the right for tell the one we know you say. Didn't you are lost than they. And no wait let the law hold you, no matter any hide, it's just people are thief man. Okay, you saying oh people and they say 99 days for thief man, 1 day for master. No matter any how you hide tomorrow, for do them bad tear. No matter anyhow you hide tomorrow, for they go dump dirty. The day where the Lord they hold you, you go pay for all that dirty will be done there too. So one key thing for let people know say them for take responsibility of dirty. Oh, don't tell you say dirty. Not to think way for you na gutter. Dirty. Nothing way for get to service provider go to and for you. If you listen to that one day. If at all you get challenged, we get numbers the way they give out. I don't assure you say Maybe to other subsequent sister programs, them I go announce the number then day.
Okay.
And while I go carry back, I go all out for get some service providers the number. But there are others where some man as they talk to you, then they see them. Even the compound with me, they making force people where I can get tricycle where they can collect me dirty. Because me now keep us they tell me family. Not give me dirty to any person where they can post clean salon. If not to register somebody with council, when are those service provider there, no give. We go protect them, we defend bag, we tie them, put them in one corner. Me go all out, where they come with the give, and then they come.
So how this you get good idea because you know role model like community.
Of course. Sure.
So councillor, why you not the chairman for environment? Sure. Why you not encourage you company councillor? Then self-implement them here because it not only affects the people who they don't Kube. It affects me. Just for wake as early as 5 in the morning for car walk. If I meet street flood, I not going to come. I not going to know the place dark. Maybe lights not the. I go mass all when I culvert. So like for push this idea to people. This model we don't they use so. Why not for push a community to community?
So the idea of bringing colleague councillors, to me, I think we all get this awareness, yes. Now we duty and our responsibility as councillors, follow be role models now different communities because these are training the way then they get to we. Where they go, you don't take you out, then they call we for the entire. Because always now you for set the example. And let me tell you, one key way they pass the message to colleagues them. We get a procedure where they do the entire and a council. Where they meet as a committee, where they discuss some of the things here. Where they get the general council, we get a reporting system among the agenda items that they do. We inside this reporting system, we outline some of the entire we don't discuss. And councillors, they're no more, not to the no more kin listing, the staffs themselves. What I believe say that the parts of the council sitting can get understanding there. Okay. But also, we're not the only stop on it. We can also get mediums that we can go witness some of the we sitting there. They self can send out some of the message there. But guess what? Me can tell you, say, with all this what don't they do over the years, it still get challenged. But we know they relent. Because reason being, no matter how people them feel, say, this way then they do, nobody know for listing somebody, or even way then they do and nobody know they see them, they will continue for how they do them. One day the law will hold them. And where the law hold you, it will bet you tzganga one. Sometimes they can be see just now. Sometimes they go find you and they run a jail term for about 6 months. Maybe now it will be 1 year. Self. So I don't try for developer.
Way forward, councillor.
The way forward. People of FREETOWN, we all don't see the trouble where disaster don't cause. We all don't see the death the way don't occur. Me, as the chairman for Environment and Climate Change Disaster Risk Committee, then this year, I don't go to various communities them. Where dirty don't cut, it don't cover people them. Fence don't broke, it don't kill. All this now as a result of the water where they pass, aside the way not for pass. Because if we block the water go fend your road. Then die are not fine for we. Building then don't collapse. People then don't die. Property then don't spoil. We still know the relent for talk to now. Please, you will get you dirty for two way. Service provider then they. Maybe some man know they understand this word why they say service provider. We get people the way register and a council. We know to broom and blind boys the way they pass in a clean salon. Then why I get more to cut them. Then get tricycle them. We get it dirty. If they can't go for you now the actual place where them for go ibam. Then clean salon boboya where they pass now with communities. Now we backyard them. Some not to only thief man. Some we get on this dirty. He go put on a gutter. Some we get on this dirty. He they go litter the streets. He they go ibande. Some we get on this dirty. Now for they can't find out where you host. So 10 way you know they wait you put spots and other things they can't go. Una law left for give them then dirty. Una say left for send una picking them for go dirty in a gutter. We all know say we get very small drainage them. then drainage and drainage the way they don't build over the years. Because at that time the population of Freetown and the level of water will be declined because of the climate, not being there like I did so now.
Okay.
But if only we allow, we listen to the advice here, we believe say Freetown go run free from water and flooding not get for the happen, property they not well, and people they not go die.
All right.
We as a council now message this through the leadership, Madam Ivona Kisoya, and me, the councillor, and the entirety of the council.
Okay, plenty thank you to Councillor Unisa Kamara. When I also we end the program for today, one for say plenty thank you to una all. We don't take una time for watch we. You were not able for watch we know say you will get chance for do so next time. To the entire team, they say kudos to Prince Kote, we don't be with camera operator, Mohamed Denke and Ralph, we don't be the technical people na the program today. Me na Fatima Sise, they say tata.
And me na Arnold Felix Elba. But before I go, not forget say you can watch we mid day show program we call Voices at 1. We lunchtime show they come every day from Monday to Friday. We would look at different issues them. Continue for watch we, continue for share we programs, continue for following our Facebook and on YouTube. Till we meet tomorrow morning again. Me na Arnold Felix Elba, they say tata.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.